All right, and our Who's That Pokemon for this week? Again, it was another week where we've already done Meowth in a previous episode, so I just kind of picked a random one. And this week we are talking about Vaporeon. And Vaporeon, also known as these Japanese names.
I think it's Shawazu. It's got 2 A's.
Shawazu, Japanese.
Shawazu.
So some basic information on Vaporeon. It's number 134 in the Pokédex. It's a water type. It is 3 foot 3 inches. I guess it would be long because it's kind of
I was gonna say
quadrupedal.
3 that's like not I mean, I'm 5'9". It's like 2.5 feet shorter than I am, but that's a pretty tall dog water Pokemon.
Yeah. You'll find a lot of Pokemon are 3 foot 3 inches, and I think it's because 3 foot is 1 meter.
Okay.
And it weighs 63.9 pounds, and it is known as the Bubble Jet Pokemon. And then it does not evolve because it is a final evolution of Eevee. Vaporeon's name origin. So Vaporeon's English name is a fusion of vapor and the common evolution suffix eon. The word vapor ties directly to its water-type biology. Vaporeon can dissolve its body into water, essentially becoming liquid itself. Unlike names that just gesture at an element, Vaporeon is doing real biological storytelling, water as mist, fluidity, and molecular change.
Okay, that's cool.
His Japanese name, Vaporeon's Japanese names, comes from the English word shower, as in rainfall or a spray of water stylized into shawasu. This emphasizes active moving water rather than still pools, which fits its sleek aquatic design and combat style. The plural sounding ending also gives it a slightly more creature feel in Japanese naming conventions. What is Vaporeon based off of? Its primary animal influences are marine mammals, especially seals and dolphins. A Vaporeon's smooth body, rounded head, and friendly but powerful silhouette strongly resembles seals and dolphins. These influences show up in its streamlined shape, the fin tail used for swimming, and its semi playful, semi predatory demeanor. It looks like something that belongs in water full time, not just a land animal that learned to swim. It has some fish traits. Vaporeon also pulls from fish anatomy, the fin tail, the neck frill, which resembles external gills or fins, and its ability to live entirely in aquatic environments. It also kind of has a sci-fi conceptual inspiration, water as a state of matter. So this is the part that really defines Vaporeon. Its Pokédex entries state that Vaporeon can dissolve its body into water, becoming nearly distinguishable from its surroundings. The idea pushes it beyond water animal and into like that science fiction area. So water as immutable.
So it's like those little, they're like little beads you put in water, and then
Sea
when you
monkeys,
fill it no, 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 they're like little beads, and you can
Orbeez.
is that what they're called?
I think they're Orbeez.
Okay, and they disappear when you, like, fill up the container with water? Is that what it's saying?
Well,
Like, it can basically become
yeah,
invisible?
yep, it can become invisible in water.
Oh, that's cool.
So its cells adapt into an environment at a molecular level in a creature that can literally merge with its element. This ties directly into its name, Vapor, from Vaporeon, and makes it one of the most conceptually interesting evolutions, even if the design looks deceptively simple.
Mhm. It just looks
All
like
right,
a
Vaporeon,
fish dog.
a
It's like a
fish
d
dog.
it's like a dog with gills.
Vaporeon's biology. Vaporeon is a Pokemon that blends physical traits of both aquatic and terrestrial animals. Its light blue body is accented by a darker blue marker around its neck and a spiky ridge running down its spine. It has black eyes, a small black nose, and a distinctive white fin that encircles its neck. Three fins with cream colored webbing extend from its head, two positioned on either side like ears, and a third on top resembling a dorsal fin. Vaporeon moves on all fours with three small toes on each foot and a dark blue paw pads on its hind feet. Vaporeon lives near clean, clear bodies of water and is often seen quietly resting along freshwater lakes and shorelines. It has also been observed in coastal ocean waters, particularly around coral reefs and blue holes.
It lives near clean, clear bodies of water, so it would never survive in our world.
Nope.
We don't have many of those left.
In modern times, it is most commonly found in urban environments under the care of Pokemon trainers. Its split tail fin used for swimming has frequently been mistaken for a mermaid's tail and is believed to be the origin of mermaid folklore. Beyond its strong control over water, Vaporeon possesses the remarkable ability to melt into it, becoming nearly invisible due to its cell structure being similar to water molecules. This allows it to remain camouflaged while swimming and ambush its primary prey, fish Pokemon. Its fins can also detect moisture in the air, vibrating in response to approaching rainfall. This aquatic adaptability is believed to stem from a spontaneous mutation that caused Vaporeon to develop fins and gills, not gales, gills, fully committing it to life in the water. All right, some Pokedex entries on Vaporeon. Red and Blue says it lives close to water. Its long tail is ridged with a fin, which is often mistaken for a mermaid's. Pokemon Yellow says its cell structure is similar to water molecules. It will melt away and become invisible in water. A Pokemon Stadium says found quietly resting by lake shores, its cell structure is similar to water, so it can invisibly melt into water. So that's why it can invisibly melt into water. Its cell structure is similar to water.
That's pretty cool.
Which wouldn't that be, H2O, two hydrogen atoms and
Yeah,
one oxygen?
don't ask me.
Po-
Yes, that's correct.
Pokemon Gold says when Vaporeon fins begin to vibrate, it is a sign that rain will come within few hours. Pokemon Silver says it prefers beautiful shores with cells similar to water molecules. It could melt in water. Pokemon Crystal says as it uses the fins on the tip of its tail to swim, it blends with the water perfectly. Honestly, these are all saying the same thing, just slightly
Yeah,
different wording.
yeah.
Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire says Vaporeon underwent a spontaneous mutation and grew fins and gills that allow it to live underwater. This Pokemon has the ability to freely control water,
So now it can
which
control
isn't,
water as a waterbender?
well, isn't that any water Pokemon?
Yeah, I think so. That's
So,
fair. That's a fair point.
uh, Fire Red says its body cellular structure is similar to the molecular composition of water. It can melt invisibly in water. Diamond and Pearl says it has evolved to be suitable for an aquatic life. It can invisibly melt away into water. Pokemon Sun says its cells are composed of units, much like water molecules. It lives close to water and is often mistaken for a mermaid. Pokemon Moon says blending in with the water and erasing all signs of its presence, it patiently waits for its prey, fish Pokemon. Pokemon Ultrasun says clean, clear waters are its usual habitat. When it's about to be attacked by an invading enemy, it dives into the water to hide. Pokemon Ultramoon says it detects nearby moisture with its fin. When its fin begins trembling rapidly, that means rain will fall in a few hours. So it's also a weatherman. Legends Arceus says tests show that its cells closely resemble water molecules, which perhaps explains its ability to conceal its form while submerged. I believe the origin of mermaid folklore lie with this Pokemon. I really like the Legend Arceus ones because it's written from first person view of the
Yeah,
professor
yeah.
who wrote it.
Yeah, that's pretty
And
cool.
the new Pokemon Snap says an empty looking blue hole may actually be home to Vaporeon. Because their cells are similar to water molecules, Vaporeon can't be seen when they're in the water. And then Pokemon Sleep says its body's cellular structure is similar to water molecule composition, so it can melt invisibly in water. When Vaporeon sleeps on land, you can observe it as closely as you like.
So Vaporeon is cooler than I originally thought because if I have an Eevee, it's getting evolved into a Jolteon 100% of the time.
See, I was always a Flareon person,
Okay.
though my actual favorite is not counting the original 3, I do
Mhm.
really like Glaceon.
Okay. Yeah. I think Umbreon looks cool too.
But yeah, that is our Who's That Pokemon segment on Vaporeon.